let's take a look at chin stand. So we're going to come into a tabletop position. I highly recommend that you have some blocks for this. If you don't have them, I'll show you some other ways that you can work into them. But if you are just working on your way into a chin stand, I would highly recommend that you invest in some blocks. And they're good for everything. Get some blocks for your practice, the big thick ones. Okay, so we're going to set up a tabletop position. Tuck your bottom foot under and extend the right leg back. So we're going to take some sunbird bows here. Sunbird bows, you're wrapping your elbows back and you're really trying to bend your elbows to touch underneath you. You're really exaggerating, tracing the rib cage. So you're going to let your shoulders rest on those blocks, chin taps the floor, and you lift back up. Let's do it again. So you lean forward, forward and down, chin taps the blocks. Elbows squeeze into you to lift you back up. So you want to do these until the point where those feel easy. If that is still work for you, work on building the strength first before you try to float yourself up into the air, okay? So kicking that right leg back. If you feel strong and you're ready to move in, you use those first 3 as momentum. So it kind of sets the stage. You're thinking about all the details, spreading your fingers, gripping the floor, getting those elbows underneath you, and up. Making sure that back leg isn't a noodle. If this leg is a noodle, there's no way that you're going to be able to get up. It's just going to be a mess, okay? So keeping that right leg back. Top leg is momentum, bottom leg is spring. This is why we have the toes tucked under. So this, you're going to kick this top leg up, and you spring off the bottom toes. So when you kick up, you want to make sure that you're leading with the tailbone. Try not to get into a banana back. Really think about lengthening up and out of that low belly. I'll show you the difference here. So I'm going to go from a really open banana back position to ringing in the core, lengthening up and out of the low belly, and getting my tailbone over my head as much as I can, keeping my feet in a pike position, going back behind me. Don't do this. Bum up. Low belly. And come all the way down. So that is the chin stand. If you don't have blocks, a little bit different. Blocks give you something to rest on. So from here, you're tracing that rib cage. When you kick into the chin stand, the work is not on the chin, it's just there for balance. You're really setting yourself up, arms underneath the rib cage. You're going to come down. Top leg is momentum. Bottom leg is a spring. Try that out. It's definitely more easily accessible than it looks. You can do it. It's a little bit of fear. You have to make sure that you keep your chin forward. It's very important for 2 things. One, you don't want to smush your face into the floor. It's not going to feel nice. It's not going to feel good. The second reason is that when your chin is lifted like that, you'll most likely, 9 times out of 10, come back to where you started, okay? So if that chin is forward on the floor, you're more likely to go over, and that's where everyone fear lies. They think that they're going to fall forward. You'll always come back to where you started if you keep that chin really lifted. Arms under you, squeeze it in, use your fingertips to resist the floor. Remember, you're not falling into the mat, you're always working to press and rise out of it. So I hope that helps. Give it a try, let me know how it goes, and I'll see you in our next videos.